An absolute cinema experience. What an unbelievable epic finale. It was the kind of episode that makes you scream out loud alone in your room with your headphones on, completely lost in the hype. While the season had its regular ups and downs, this finale shattered all expectations and elevated the stakes to a whole new level. As standard with this show, almost all the wild fan theories cooked up by creators turned out to be completely wrong, proving once again that this story is entirely unpredictable. Key plot, breakdown, and high-stakes moments. 1. The Great Escape and the Earthquake. The stakes were at an all-time high as characters tried to escape the caves. The moment they realized they could use bones to dig their way out was a massive relief. The epic scene. When they cut the tree and the massive earthquake hit, the sky turned pitch black. The entity theory. There are likely two opposing forces at play. A negative entity, represented by the man in yellow/Sophia, and a positive entity, perhaps the boy in white or the spirit of the kids. The earthquake was actually triggered by the positive force to create chaos and help them escape the monsters. 2. Clara's breakdown. Clara's intense panic attack inside the car was incredibly frustrating to watch. While she was screaming, having a mental breakdown, and pointing a gun, it felt certain that she was going to die or get someone else killed. Surprisingly, against all odds, she survived. 3. Marielle's heartbreaking death. Marielle's, Christie's girlfriend, death was completely unexpected. While her character wasn't the most relatable, the emotional aftermath was devastating. The most emotional scene. When Boyd walks in and finds Christie holding Marielle's body, his watery eyes and the powerful background score made it one of the heaviest, most heartbreaking moments of the entire series, right up there with the death of Kenny's mom. 4. Victor and his father, the lost parallel. The tension skyrocketed when Victor's heavily manipulated father pulled a gun on him. For anyone who has watched the show Lost, this scene gave massive flashbacks to Michael shockingly shooting Ana Lucia and Libby. Fortunately, he dropped the weapon, saving everyone from a massive disaster. Deep dive theories and sci-fi vibes. The interstellar and time travel connection. During the scene where Julie, Ethan, and Donna are experiencing supernatural thumping and floating objects, it strongly echoed themes from Interstellar. Someone is trying to communicate across different dimensions or timelines. The Season 1. Mystery Guy. Remember the random guy from Season 1 who recognized Julie and then completely vanished? There is a strong possibility that this man is actually an older Ethan trying to send messages back in time to save them. But the characters just can't decode the message yet. The Stranger Things vibes. When the light erupted from the bottle tree under a deep red sky, it felt exactly like a high-budget scene straight out of Stranger Things. The production value was top tier, and this specific moment is definitely going to go viral all over social media. The mind-blowing climax. Elgin's bravery, huge respect for Elgin. He didn't run away or try to bargain like Clara did. He stood his ground, and his eventual death was a genuinely sad moment for a character who finally proved his worth. Sophia's evil master plan. Sophia, the woman/man in yellow, completely stripped the houses of their protective talismans, leaving everyone defenseless for the next season. However, Clara gave Sophia a bag right before this. There is a small chance Clara's conscience kicked in and she managed to hide a couple of spare talismans to protect Colony House in an emergency. Interestingly, Sophia's facial scars completely disappeared in this episode. Fatima's monster transformation. The absolute biggest highlight of the finale was Fatima turning into a monster. While many fan theories guessed this might happen, actually seeing it visually unfold was pure, absolute cinema. The final sequence wrapped up with the boy in white confronting the evil entity, boldly stating, "You won't win this time." Fatima throwing all the stolen talismans directly into the faraway tree. Because of the tree's chaotic nature, no one knows what timeline or location those talismans will end up in. Final verdict. While the cliffhanger wasn't as shockingly abrupt as previous seasons, the episode itself was incredibly balanced, terrifying, and deeply satisfying. With the upcoming season confirmed to be the final season, it is going to be an agonizing wait until next year. Hopefully, the remaining 8 to 10 episodes will finally give us the answers we've been dying to know. What is this town? How was it made? And how do they finally escape?